Okay, so we're like halfway through September, and I think it is time for some project updates because I finished something big, and that means I cast on a bunch of new things and have all kinds of new ideas that I can start working on now. So, yay! Hello, and welcome back to the Knit Life Oils YouTube channel. So today we are going to talk about projects and their status. So, I do have a finished object, but it isn't with me at the moment, but I'll tell you about it. Okay, so, most of you have seen that I have been working on my Gelato cardigan for several months now, and it is a 7 skein floor length cardigan, and a lot of you have messaged me, and my mom even told me that she did not realize it was that long. So apparently the pictures were not doing it justice, that how long it actually was. Blocking also made it grow by 12 inches on the bottom, which was crazy. And I even ran out of yarn for like the last repeat. So yeah, it was kind of a thing, and it is a lot longer than I thought. So currently it is with my mom, and she's going to use her iron to seam block it and see if we can get it off the floor because it is dragging on the floor, and that is kind of felting the corners, and that's a problem. So we're going to see if we can get that fixed. But yeah, it is gorgeous though, and I love it. And my sister and I did a photo shoot this week with it, and that turned out really cool and was really fun to do. So yeah, it's been a long-term project, and I'm excited to get to wear it to Rhinebeck and take it on a couple other trips with me and stuff like that. So one other thing is, it has been brought to my attention that the pattern is out of print, and the designer took it off of Ravelry. I am not the designer of the pattern, therefore I can't do anything about that. And so I'm sorry, but the pattern is out of print. But the yarn is from Pasley Knits, who is Coley, and it all fades together so nicely. So yes, I'm going to do a whole separate video on the Gelato cardigan because it was a whole thing, and I will kind of walk you through my whole journey. So that is my finished object. So let's move on to whips because I have started new things since that is finished. So let's start with my new cardigan because clearly, apparently, I have not made enough cardigans. Now we need another one. So this is called the Bye Bye Birdie cardigan, and this is the beginning. So this one did something interesting at the beginning, and it's been translated from another language, so I've had to kind of do some finessing to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. But it has short rows on the back, which I am very intrigued by. So with a lot of my knitted sweaters, I've been having a problem that the arm holes, when I'm done, are hanging well below my arms. And so that has been causing some issues. And I am very curious if this helps solve that problem, because the back is then longer than the sides. So I am hopeful that that will help with the arms and make that a little bit easier for me. So I'm intrigued and excited by that element of this pattern. So this is the first color, and then it's going to fade to this color. Let's see if I can get it. That's coming off kind of, it's more purple. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And then we're going to fade to this color. So we're looking a little more autumn on camera today, but then we're going to fade to this color. It's kind of less red. There we go. It's more pinky. And finally, we're going to go to this color. So it's going to be a 5 skein fade. And I haven't gotten to the sleeve instructions yet, but I'm kind of thinking I might have to do the sleeves first again, which I was not thrilled about on the last cardigan, and I'm still not super thrilled, but that's kind of where I think that might end up. So that is my new cardigan project. Now I am crazy and think that I can also finish this before I leave for Rhinebeck, which my friend Allie has been counting down on her Instagram daily, and I think we're down to like, I think the last one I saw, I think it was like 2 days ago, and that was 37 days. So I think we're at 35 days. And I have to subtract 3 days from hers because I leave 3 days before the festival. So, yeah, so I'm at like 32 days to make a cardigan. It'll be fine. We won't worry about that right now. Okay, so the other thing I started is this cowl, and I'm kind of excited to do something that's simple and not giant. So this is a pressed flowers cowl, and these are the two yarns that I am using. This is a light gray, and then this is kind of a fade-ish thing, maybe, from Feederbrook that I got the last time I was in New York. So I also think I can finish this to wear to Rhinebeck. Right. My estimations of how long things are going to take are slightly off at the moment, I feel like. So, but yeah, so this has been really fun and simple, and I've been working on it when I need something just to do and don't have to think about it, which has been great this week. So that is the pressed flowers cowl. So those are kind of my works in progress. Now I have a work in progress that I haven't started yet. I wound the yarn for it though, and I even put the needles with it. Isn't that's progress, right? So this is going to be the matcha cowl, and I'm super excited. I got this from Feederbrook Guyver at Flock, and she will also be at Rhinebeck. So maybe this would be a good project to work on at Rhinebeck. Maybe? Well, we'll see how that goes. So the other two projects, because apparently I think I can finish 5 things by Rhinebeck. I cannot. I can almost guarantee you. So, you know, we'll see what actually gets done. So these are future projects now. And this is American U fingering weight yarn. And I think I'm going to make this into a Musselburgh hat. It will match my purple poncho. And so even if I don't get to wear it for Rhinebeck, I can wear it to one of the other festivals. But American U yarn is made by, or is the yarn of CC's Wool. And that is a local yarn store in New York. And they will be at Rhinebeck. So I was kind of hoping to wear this, but we'll see. And then finally, this is my Yarnaceous Fibers Showgirl era sock set, and I'm gonna make a Song of the Sea cowl with the 2 minis on the bottom edge, and then this as the main color, and it goes from side to side. And I would love to have this done too, because the new not Tortured Poets, the new Taylor Swift album comes out right before Rhinebeck, and so I would love to wear this, but when are we going to do all of this? I don't know. So anyway, those are my crazy plans that apparently I think I can get all of them done, but we shall see how far we get. So anyway, next month I will tell you how far we get, and if you want to keep up in the meantime, make sure to follow me on Instagram, and I will talk with you soon.